You know it's bad. Like I don't remember what chords I played to the intro song because I don't write nothing down. So I know the first chord because it's the first chord I play on literally every beat I've ever made. But
Yeah, because I actually, as I was listening to, little plug here, go check out the breaks, even purchase it if you feel so inclined. But yeah, as I was
somebody
listening
actually
to
did.
that, I was like, I was like, oh, he's doing his little Pharrell thing with the yeah, trying to same chords, because it has a little of that same.
Oh yeah. It's four minor 11 chords back to
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
It's a B flat minor 11, a G minor 11, a F minor 11, and then the E flat minor 11. And then so it's like it's all tension and no resolution, which is kind of the point of the song. Since it's about toxicity. It's just the same thing over again, rather than different chords. But on that one, I know I use this. I know it starts on a B flat minor 11 because that's my favorite chord, and then I think the last chord is like a F sus, just to bring it back to B flat. I don't know. Anyway, that's music nerd shit. But welcome back to Politics as Usual. It's an old school episode. It looks like it's just me and Ronnie in this bitch.
yeah.
Um,
And then there were two.
I, what up, Chuck? Aloysius Stout, the one they rap about. Yeah, we were talking before we jumped on about just how black folks do you, man. I was sharing it at how I went to the ABC store earlier, and as I was getting in my car, it was two little black boys playing in front of my building, and I go to unlock my car, and as I'm walking to it, it's an older one. He's like, "Yo, man, your car is cool." I'm like, "Yo, thanks, man." And then the younger one come walking up, and he's like, "Man, I really like your jacket." I was like, "Yo, man, thanks. I like your glasses, man." He's like, "Thanks," and they walk off. A little well-behaved kid. And so I tweeted that out, and somebody gonna say, "Was it the yellow M&M joint?" Like, come on, man. Who y'all? I definitely ain't wearing one of those in 2022.
Did you have the Bugs and Lola Bunny shirt underneath?
I had this shirt underneath. Like you see how they do. Yeah, I'll shoot you the link right now, Chuck. Like you see how they do, man. Like I'm not. Y'all gotta relax, man. It's a black NASA bomber that I really like. But me and Ronnie were talking and what like do y'all feel like at some point a man should have a grown man coat? Because I don't own one.
You grown. You need a grown coat.
I DM'd it to you on Twitter, Chuck. I feel like I don't.
All right. So you're going into the office, and I know like because for the record, like I don't get super dressed up myself, but you're going to the office, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's cold as hell. You gonna
Mm-hmm.
walk in there with like a NASA bomber on?
Yeah.
All right, man. Okay. All right.
So for one,
You
there
need you an adult coat.
there are two places, well, three places that I typically work. Home, where I wear whatever the fuck I want. To my old office location, which is where I go because I don't have to pay for parking. And then if I have to go to a meeting or there's somebody important that I need to meet, I'll go to my actual assigned location, which is in Uptown. Now in Uptown, my boss wears like work appropriate jeans and Jordan 1s to work with like a blazer. But he's like a 40, 50-year-old white man from the West Coast. So that should just tell you enough about his get down right there. He grew up skating.
What size you wear?
Probably the same size as me, so probably not.
Right. just checking.
But when I go in there, I wear a polo and some slacks and some loafers. When I go into the office where I don't have to pay to park, I dress like this going in there. So there is never a time where one of my three coats or jackets is not appropriate. Those coats are: I have a purple and teal Charlotte Hornets starter jacket that is actually quite warm. I have a black NASA bomber, and I have a blue satin varsity jacket. Those are the only three jackets that I rock. I'm not getting a pea coat. I can't do a pea coat.
No, man, I be looking like Drake on the comeback season.
Comeback season. No,
hey man, a nice pea coat to change your life, man. It's versatile too because you can also like dress a peacoat down, man. Like you don't have to wear it like super like you can make a peacoat casual too.
You're right, but I am not the nigga that's gonna wear a peacoat. That's just not my thing. Like I'm also not the nigga that's ever gonna wear a suit or a tuxedo. Like I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
If you ain't got no sauce, just say that. I mean, just.
Hey, listen, dry rub wings work great too. Sometimes you don't need sauce, nigga. A good seasoning to get you along the way. Chuck, I know you went. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I know you in Texas. Are you who you with on this one? Me or Ron? Are you grown man coat game?
All right, so I slacked on the coat game for a long time. And then at a certain point, I just overhauled my whole wardrobe, right? And I have a grown man coat in there. But as you noted, I live in Texas. That shit has there's like a week I might be able to wear that. Like it is I live in Texas and I'm a homebody. Where am I wearing this grown man coat to, bro? Drive through, fast food up the street. Bookstore, I'm gonna be up in Barnes and Nobles, like sauced up. Like, what are we doing? Matter of fact,
in like, Barnes and Noble with the ankles out.
Yeah, like I bought the most expensive piece of clothing I've ever purchased in my life. Last year, it's a Coach letter like a varsity style joint. It's fire. When am I gonna wear that shit? Like, I have no idea when that's gonna get worn, bro.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. People always think I'm joking when I say this, but the level of wealth I aspire to be at is like where I could just like dead sunburn, like still 85 degrees at night. And I just walk out wearing a jacket and nobody questions me because they like that nigga got money. Like that's the level of wealth like I aspire to be.
But my nigga,
like, how niggas just be wearing like jackets for no reason.
But see, like, okay, I understand that they're doing that, and you know what? I'm probably gonna be that dude because like I want to wear that jacket and I'm gonna be uncomfortable as hell. But like, I attribute wealth to comfort. It's so backwards to me.
You gotta get that fit up sometimes.
Hey, nah. That's Jehovah said Ronnie out here looking like Inspector Gadget.
Hey, when you were talking about the peacoat and its multiple functions, I was gonna mention like fighting crime is one of them or something, looking like goddamn superhero.
I mean, especially if you got the one that like reaches the knees.
See, I have
you out here in the knee coat,
and then I have like the actual like. It's very nice. It's very nice.
If you in the knee coat, like that shit can function as a cape.
But see, like, look where Ron lived though. Ron can get.
I had that back in Alabama.
Why, bro?
You gotta get the fit off. You gotta get.
See, that's the other thing. Like, ever since I lived in the South, I don't go to Ohio when it's warm, but I damn sure don't go there. The last time I went to Ohio when it was cold was because of a funeral. My oldest niece's sweet 16 is supposed to be the weekend before Christmas. And I was like, I'm not going up there, one, because I'm not driving, and two, because I'm not flying, because I ain't getting stuck in Ohio. So I have to catch her in the summertime. Ryan said, wear it to the Kroger's. But yeah, nah, man, I'm not like
gotta get the fit off, man.
The last time I was in Ohio when it was cold, it was a funeral, and I went because my mom wanted to go, and she can't drive long distances because she gets random dizzy spells. So she needed either me or my brother to drive. He works at a hospital. I work for a bank. It's easier for me to take off. So, we went. But like I remember getting out the car and being like, oh shit, like I forgot all about layers.
I had to learn that lesson the first time I went to Chicago. I went up there with an Alabama cold coat on. And I had to step into a store and make a purchase.
Listen, that's
I was spending money I did not want to spend.
That cold hit you right in your ribs. Like when you immediately tense up, like, hey, in the South they talk about that hawk, nigga. It's a flock of hawks.
Bro, it was a group of us look like straight idiots walking backwards because the wind was smacking us in the face. Like it was terrible, bro.
Dog, I'm telling you, bro. My aunt and uncle have been here for a year. They moved here last August, and they went to Ohio like 2 weeks ago. They were telling me this when I went to dinner for my birthday, and my uncle was talking about, he's like, man, I got off the plane. I was cold as heck. I said, dog, it's only September and you only been here for a year. I've been in the South for 16 years. How you think I feel when I find myself up there during the winter time?
Oh, boy, no, sir.
Welcome, Joe.
Yeah, that's how. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Joe said Chicago cold is different with that air coming off Lake Michigan. Coldest I ever been was a Bears game in December.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's how I know it's different because I've met so many people here that like, yeah, I used to live in Chicago, but I moved back to over because it's too cold. I'm like, what? Nah.
Ryan said I went to Chicago in May and it was cold. They can go to hell for that. Joe, we were talking about like so where do you have a grown man coat? Like, I don't have any grown man coats. Like Ronnie got a pea coat. Like I got a bomber jacket. I got a starter jacket, and I got a varsity jacket.
Wear Power Rangers jackets to work, man. Like you need a grown man coat, man. You can't be out.
No, you don't, man. Bro. Nah.
I would absolutely wear a Power Rangers jacket.
Let your inner child thrive. I got a Punisher jacket in there right now. I
wore a Kakashi zipped hoodie to work.
Bro, I'll go up in there with the red and black Akatsuki zipped up to the chin. I'll wear that out, bro.
Yeah, y'all some sick niggas, bro.
Joe, you in Utah, what's your coat game like, man?
All right, so to answer Ronnie's questions, no, I do not have a grown man coat. I have grown men jackets that, yes, I can wear, you know, to nice events and stuff like that. I don't like the big heavy bubble coat type shit. Even being in Utah, I don't wear them. I have ski gear, a ski coat and shit that I'll wear if I'm going skiing, but that's about it. Everything else is like jacket wise and it's light. Like I don't do too much.
You only be rocking light jackets in Utah, man?
Yeah, bro. You get acclimated to the cold real quick, bro. Trust me, I'm good.
Nigga, you might be right, but nigga, I don't ever want to get back acclimated to that kind of cold again.
I'm never gonna spend the time to find that out. That's not something I'm gonna learn.
I mean, listen, I having nothing tying me down for the right amount of money, I'll move damn near anywhere for a year.
Well, you're in the Carolinas though, so you can go and you can get a sample of that cold and then go back to some civilization.
Oh, I won't.
I don't know. My mind went somewhere else when you said you in North Carolina, you can get a sample, and I was like, oh, he's about to say of racism and go back.
Joe, that's because you had a traumatic experience in North Carolina. Nigga, you can get a taste of racism anywhere.
You get a little flight of racism.
Oh yeah, like you call like oh yeah, it was you can go get a little bit of that racism and go back home if you want. Like, damn, bro.
I mean, if he go up in that cold, it's gonna be a lot of Dwights out there, so he might get a little dose of that.
You were talking about Asheville, weren't you, Chuck?
Asheville.
Yeah, the mountains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I ain't know the name of it. I didn't invest enough research into figuring it out because I ain't.
White people love going out there. Oh yeah, we're just going to the mountains for a weekend, man. Y'all can have that shit,
bro. We went to the Poconos Mountains when it was off season. It was no cold, no nothing. Ski machines, the little ski lifts don't even look like they work no more. We had a good time in that 70-degree weather, bro. Listen, I will catch you in the off season.
Listen, I ain't about to be nowhere where it's a bunch of white folks drinking IPAs.
But you in the Carolinas though, so
but Asheville is nothing but that. Every time, oh yeah, you got the mountains and there's a bunch of breweries. Nigga, I don't even drink beer like that, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll look at the mountains. I don't want to be in the mountains. I don't want to be near the mountains. I would like to be just far enough away that I can. Oh yeah, there's a mountain right there, and then go on about my business.
You drinking IPA, nigga.
Yeah, IPAs are terrible, but that's what I deal with here because I'll be talking to my coworkers. I'll be like, so I'm still relatively new here, so I'll be asking people like, yeah, like what is there to do here? Like where? And people are like, oh yeah, do you like to hike? Do you like to go up the? Like I don't want to see I see mountains on like my screensaver on my computer. Like I do not need to go up the mountain to see it. Like I'm cool. I see the goats and shit on the side
I
of the
know.
mountain. It's like I don't need to see that in person.
Related to that question, I know what answer you ain't gonna see. Like if it's Family Feud or something that ain't gonna pop up on that screen, good food. That's what you not gonna see. You ain't getting no restaurant recommendations around there,
Man, listen. Me and Fee lived in Colorado for like 2 years when we were kids. You know what our elementary school was called? Mountainside. You know why? Because it was on the side of a fucking mountain.
Side of a mountain.
Like I might have misremembered this, but I'm almost positive. Like the day before school started, there was like a mountain lion that was just like roaming around, like our playground and shit.
Mm-hmm. And no skipping school for y'all, busters.
Man, nigga, the wind came off that mountain one time so hard I got lifted off the ground. Like I was walking to meet Fee, like where he got off, and nigga, the wind lifted me off the fucking ground. I'm like,
and Ron tried to be out there in the pea coat with the bottom flapping.
more wind resistance.
Be out here looking like Blade.
Come on, man.
That nigga trying to do like Batman, just open the coat up and glide away.
Yeah. Grown man coat.
I'll handle this. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, y'all niggas.
Oh,
Hey
shit.
Joe, I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way. I still ain't watched that battle, but it did get posted like 2 days ago.
Hey man, you good, man? Because
Hey,
because I already know you about to be disappointed, bro, when you watch that boy on stage.
hey, nah, you really is, Chuck. I'm sorry, you really are.
That's all right, man. That's
Hey,
all right. I'm cool.
I have one amendment to my take. Swamp 30 rock.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that post AJ was talking about. Yeah, nah.
I was surprised that I saw the first round and then I had to leave. So when people was talking about 2-1 Swamp and 3-0, I was surprised because like I didn't think Swamp won that first round.
Yeah, there's no way
he was cool.
So when I go back and I watch it, like with the benefit of knowing like what's coming, and it depends on like how heavily you rate Room Shakers. Swamp had a bunch of shit in that first. It just wasn't getting caught. And Rock just had the bigger moments, and then when you like get like, so I'm judging it based off that, and that's why I'm giving Swamp 30 because his first,
but like
I had his first as his best round.
He was rapping, but like Rock got a classic second round Rock off in the first, like he was going off, bro. I'm that one's uploaded too, so I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it too, but
yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it.
Let's get to the big news of the day. Jordan Peele got socked. Draymond Green.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
I'm
curious to see what y'all perspective gonna be. I already know AJ's.
Well, so for me, I think to me the most interesting part of this is the tone around the Warriors messaging pre-video leak
Was
and the tone around what they're talking about as far as who leaked the video. They have way harsher messaging. We're pursuing every legal avenue to find out who leaked the video. It's like y'all got more beef with who leaked the fucking video than Draymond punching out the key to your next generation. And I know why that is.
I was gonna say I could give you a PR masterclass on why that is.
Right, but Chuck, you know this now, as Jalen Rose said earlier. I saw him say this on IG. The clock's ticking on Draymond Green having to leave. You could have swept this all away with no video. Now that there's video out, you can't sign Draymond to an extension. You can't. It can't happen. And
but
Jordan
I mean,
Poole
was it gonna happen?
No, but
no.
Now it's definitely not. And I think
maybe Kerr slip that little footage off to the side.
Kerr was like, push the button.
Hey, look, Draymond agent came in talking spicy, and Kerr was like, "All right, I got something for you."
Well, because now Jordan Poole's reputation are taking a hit. Because before we say it's an altercation.
I mean,
now there's straight video with this nigga getting a right put to his fucking chin.
But like, man, all right. so I saw that the conversation around that on the timeline, as it does tend to spiral. It spiraled out of this whole: was it a sucker punch? Was it not a sucker punch? Etc. Etc. I am of the opinion that it does not require getting blindsided for someone to be for it to be considered a sucker punch. Like, if you just steal off on somebody in a situation where there's no cause for it, I feel like that could be considered a sucker punch.
So for me, I'm not gonna say it was a. I think the only way I'll buy it to sucker punch is because of where you at, because you probably not basketball players don't fight. Like, that's not what they do. Like, basketball players,
especially your own teammates. Like, I mean, of course there are rare situations, but like it's your own teammate in a gym. Also, he was the aggressor. From, like, I don't know what they're saying. We don't know what words were coming out their mouth, but he was the physical aggressor. You pushed him back, and then he stole off on you. It wasn't like you went up to him. You know, you pushed him, and then he clocked you, and you ain't had your hands up. I feel like that'd be a different situation.
For me, I put the blame on everybody in the staff, because they shouldn't have allowed Draymond to get in Poole's face. I don't care about that. They jaw at each other all the time. When Dre starts walking towards Poole, somebody should have stepped between him and said, "Nope, we ain't doing this today." I don't care that it builds camaraderie and all that nonsense. You know who Draymond is. 2, that tells me a lot about Jordan Poole, because there's only 2 reasons a nigga's getting in your face: to punk you or to provoke you. It's one of those 2 things, or just to swing off on you. But they're not coming in your face. They're coming in your face so that if you don't do nothing, they can say, "Yeah, that's what I thought," and going about their business. Or they're coming to try to provoke you into hitting them, or they just coming to hit you. So Poole, when he shoved, he should have had his hands up. That was mistake number 1. If you're gonna shove Dre back, it's immediately like, "All right, bro, hands is up now." Like, you're not just finna get a clean one off. But I ain't gonna say it's a sucker punch, but I do think, to me, this proves that the Warriors just let Draymond do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Because after the Kevin Durant shit, he should have been on a short leash, even though it worked out for the best for them.
Yeah,
and this may work out for the best. Like, I was thinking about this earlier. What y'all, Joe, Ronnie, y'all get y'all takes off, and I'll come back to that.
But hold on, real quick. You said this could work out for the best. If I'm Jordan Poole, I ain't passing that nigga the ball. This nigga Superman punched me on footage, bro.
I'll get back to that. I'll get back to how.
Hey, hold on. Hey, there was a tweet. Hold on. There was a tweet that said, if I was Jordan Poole, I would pass him the ball so Draymond would have to shoot and face his demons. Like, I was like,
pass it to that nigga with 2 seconds left on the shot.
Every single time, top of the key. Yeah, but no. So yeah, like we were talking about in the group earlier. Like, we don't know what was said, but I can only go off the reactions, and the reactions tell me one of 2 things. Jordan Poole is as annoying as they say he is, or I should say, they just let Draymond do whatever the hell he wants to. But either way, like, I think
it could be a combination of both of those things.
It could be a combination of both. But yeah, I think at this point, like, with the emergence of Kuminga, with them saying Moses Moody is really him and really about to be him, and with Jordan Poole like being like an integral part of this team, Draymond can't be doing shit like that. Like, you can't be doing shit like that. Like, he has to, like, if he claims to be a leader of this team, like, that's not how you go about it. And yeah, I do think his leash is mighty short. Like, because at first I thought maybe they would propose a very team friendly like extension and just have him almost in like a player coach role, to come in, set the tone, a few minutes a game. But now this nigga is gonna get shipped off to Shanghai probably. Like, I don't like his leash is too short.
Thoughts, Joe?
What you think, Joe?
I just think Draymond is a nutty nigga trying to.
Yeah.
I just think he's trying to prove that he's tough, but I think he's trying to prove it to the wrong audience. Like, again, these new crop of NBA niggas, and again, just basketball players in general, I've coached on AAU teams. These niggas just bark, bruh. Like they're not fighters, like AJ said. Like they just trying to hoop. And so like Draymond is for the past couple of years have heard from the older generation of players of, hey, this NBA is soft. This NBA is soft. This NBA is soft. And it is. They're not wrong, but this new generation is also way more talented than the old. But you hear some shit for so fucking long, it's like, you know what? Fuck that. Let me wait. I got somebody that I can probably get some shit off on. Because you can look at Jordan Poole and based off his reactions, you can tell this nigga's probably never been in too many of a scuffle. I'm not going to say none at all, but it doesn't look like he's a fighter. So it's like, fuck this. This dark-skinned nigga shit. Let me pop my shit off on a light-skinned nigga, see if this shit work. Like, I don't agree. I just think Draymond is trying to prove that he's a tough guy to the wrong fucking crew, and you're not. Like, I just... Yeah, I don't know.
It's like if you want to prove you tough, pop off on Bobby Portis, nigga. We know what he do.
Yeah, like
we really. Draymond scared, bro.
Come on, man.
Joe Hope said must have told Draymond he needs to get back in the gym and put down the podcast. But what I was gonna say earlier about how this might end up working out for them. All right, so think about this, right? Draymond's blow-ups, like the most infamous one, him kicking Bron in the nuts, cost the Warriors a title, right? What did they get after that? KD. They get 2 more titles. Draymond, hold on. I mean, KD was coming regardless. There were reports before the season started that KD was looking at the Warriors. So, I think them losing in that fashion heightened the need and the acceptance for Kevin Durant coming in and being the best player, even if he wasn't the most important player. But even if you don't buy that one, right? He runs KD off. What do they get because of that? They get D'Angelo Russell, and they get a lost season. D'Angelo Russell turns into Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga. The lost season turns into James Wiseman.
I don't agree with you at all on the first one, but I do think him running KD off was beneficial for their future.
Yeah,
for sure.
It absolutely was. Because even if KD comes back and they win the title last year or this year, you just got a bunch of old niggas. Like KD being out, they probably would have been as bad as they were. They probably would have shut down the season. Maybe they get Wiseman, or instead of getting Wiseman, maybe they look and draft LaMelo instead. So you have Wiseman or Melo there anyway with Jordan Poole, who they already had. But that ain't enough.
Yeah, but I mean, I know they won without KD before that, but winning without him after that fact, I think was important to do.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely think it was, because too much was. I think them playing with KD was important, because the thing that from those first 2 finals runs that is very clear is they did not have a nigga who could go get a bucket. And in the playoffs, you need a nigga that can go get a bucket. Like when the shots weren't falling, when the Splash Brothers threes weren't falling, they ain't know what the fuck to do till Iguodala came in 2015 and started getting niggas in the right position, and the threes started falling again. But KD was like, when Steph was going hard to get the Finals MVP, what was that, 2018? When that nigga went like 3 for 18 and KD scored like 18 points in one of the games they had to save them. What was KD doing? Calmly going to get a bucket. Jordan Poole can go get a bucket. Steph now can go get a bucket. Wiggins, whenever he decides to live up to the fact that he's one of the most athletically gifted people on the planet, can go get a bucket. So I think that changed this entire team, and playing with him was, because if they win in 2016, I don't think they ever learned that lesson, and I don't think they embrace KD coming in, because I think he's going there regardless.
Yeah. Can't argue that.
But the better off in this situation part,
listen. I said maybe. I didn't say
unless there's like some Jordan Poole stuff going on that we still don't know about, and they value like what Draymond. I mean, and this isn't me saying that, because like I think his value might be different than how Curry and company feel, but they might feel like his leadership means more than Jordan Poole's potential.
Which is
potential.
Which would be insanely stupid.
Which would be stupid. Which would be wild. Let me say that. So if you mean it in like that sense,
well, I mean, I don't know. The best version of what the Warriors are in 3 years from now is old Steph being there, okay, being like Ray Allen for these niggas, but maybe a little bit more active. Jordan Poole is the head of the spear. Moses Moody with being some kind of two-way athletic freak, Jonathan Kuminga being some kind of two-way athletic freak, and James Wiseman is a rim protector. Like if I said this, me and B Will argued about this when I said that Draymond's value is a bit overstated because when he once he lost a step, he couldn't erase defensive mistakes anymore. That was the thing that made him was the fact that he could fly all over the floor and erase everybody's defensive mistakes, even though he wasn't a true rim protector. When he lost a step, he became Khalid El-Amin with an attitude, although he did become a way better individual defender. But we didn't see him fly around once last season until game 6 when they absolutely needed it. And I'm convinced that he just summoned every ounce of athleticism his ass had left because he knew them boys didn't want to go to a game 7 with them. So whatever value his value now is just imparting defensive knowledge to Kuminga, because if he can pick up Kuminga can pick up an ounce of Draymond's defensive instincts, the Warriors are going to be scary for the next 8 years. Like, because Kuminga is way more athletic.
Yeah, I was about to say his value is like when he was pulling Wiseman to the side and he was like, "Hey, look at this and this and this." Like that's his value now. It's nothing truly.
And that was because, like you said, before they had Kuminga. Because if Kuminga's a good defender, if Kuminga and Moody are good defenders, all Wiseman has to do is just help defense.
Yeah, Moody got the dog in him. Like he's gonna be legit.
When that nigga had 20 in a random playoff game.
Yeah,
like after not playing. Like the fact that all 3 of them young boys, well, really all 4 of them, well, 3 of the 4 young boys got significant playoff burn during a title. They come in like, yeah, we just won a title, and if 3 of them niggas are good, they'll win another title with that.
Probably. Yeah, if you hit on 2 and the other 2 are just like you can still work with that.
Like Poole, you know Poole is gonna be fine because Poole ain't Steph from the efficiency beyond the arc, but that nigga can go get a bucket, so he's gonna be fine.
He might not know what a bucket is right now. You saw how hard he got hit?
Bro, they say he fainted like a Southern debutante, like that. Like that man knees buckled, man.
Drake told that nigga like Swamp told Rock, the seatbelt might not have buckled, but your legs did.
You got Scotty Beam on Twitter talking about why Draymond hit that little boy. I was like, oh no.
You got thick joints on, and you know Jordan Poole do everything for the hoes too. Like not,
you know he get a lot of text messages.
Using the hoes colloquially.
I am.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Jordan Poole. Every time the hoes is watching, Jordan Poole. Malika Andrews at a game. Jordan Poole launches shit from beyond half court.
Bruh.
Well, you don't have to.
Bro, what was that game 3 where he just absolutely left Earth? I was like, who is this? I was like, what is wrong with this nigga?
Dog, he did that shit against Dallas too. Like, like you want to run to close out the half, and this nigga just come down and just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do my best Steph impersonation. Yakko. And then when he did that against
the fact that they even have a player that can do that is nuts.
The fact they have 2 players that can do that is nuts.
Yes, 2 players that can do that.
You have 2 niggas that can do that, and then maybe the 3rd or 4th greatest shooter just chilling in the corner.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's absurd. And then you got 3 other athletic monsters just waiting in the wings to potentially be good.
Yep.
Man,
maybe everything we saying right now is exactly what he was saying before Draymond clocked him.
Hey, now we're David Stern.
He probably called him man. You done as Haslam.
He told that man that money you think you getting is coming to me. That extension you want, that's on me, baby. I got it. That's nasty, man. That's
Yeah, Draymond might get sent back home. He might be lacing them up for Detroit, like or something.
He's gonna be a podcaster, is what he's gonna be.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna get traded, but they have to suspend him now that the tape's out. You can't.
Yeah,
they was like, nah, we're not gonna suspend him. It happens. What? Like when does it?
Bruh,
when does
this
nigga
man
get
slumped one of your his own teammates?
I can name 2 other times that happened: Bobby Portis and Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah.
Nikola Mirotic after the next season just said fuck the NBA after that, and Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr.
Yeah,
so we're talking about a literal crazy man, the greatest basketball player of all time, and Draymond Green.
Bruh, Steve Kerr probably had like Vietnam flashbacks when he saw that. He was like, bro, we gotta like nah.
Somebody put up a picture and said when Draymond threw the punch and it was a dog. Hold on, let me see if I can find that shit so we can post it up here.
And you gotta wonder what kind of Michael Jordan he was fighting against too. Like was it normal Michael or Michael where a parlay didn't go off right or so like didn't Jordan do that shit like right after Steve Kerr's pops died? Oh, like I feel like it was around the time. Yeah, wow. I feel like maniac. Well, excuse me, not died, was murdered in the Middle East.
See if you can get it pulled up.
Yeah, you might have to pull a bullet in that nigga.
Oh, I mean, listen. Well, the wild shit about old Cheese Eyes is that nigga was crazy. That nigga was crazy, but you had crazy ass Charles Oakley who will take a bullet for that nigga too. So if you haul off for a mic, you know the next time you see the Knicks, Oakley taking your head off, or he might fight you in the parking lot. Like, which one is worse? That nigga Scottie Pippen said something wild about MJ on a radio interview, and they said he about yoke Scottie up. Just wait till y'all see this. Just wait till y'all see this picture, man.
Man.
I hate the internet, bro. Like the internet is a terrible place with shit like this.
It's a magnificent place. Speaking of magnificent places, oh goodness. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Come on, man.
The Come on, man. Kerr watching the punch be thrown in practice.
Come on, man.
I wonder if anybody did a Sonic Rings edit for the you know that's always
y'all gotta chill.
And now the wildest part of the punch is Dre knew he knocked him out because he went in and grabbed him. Like after like if you watch close, he hits him and as Pool's falling, he slides in and grabs that nigga like, nope, can't let you hit your head. I can't let this be no worse than it already is.
That man hit his fist hit his face hit the padding on the wall behind him.
Bro, don't punch me and catch me. Don't punch me and catch me.
Yeah, man. Like, hey,
don't punch me and hold me, bro.
Just let me go. Just let me go.
Damage is done.
Knock me out and catch me,
man. Little bro can't hold you up.
Nah, this ain't Hitman. This ain't Hitman. Show out.
Man, go to sleep. Like, nah, man, little bro.
Speaking of, we was doing some impromptu battle bars in Chuck's Discord over the Mario Brothers movie. Somebody put up SM23. It was like what, Summer Madness 23.
These boys went for like a good hour and a half of just Super Mario battle rap bars in the Discord channel, bro.
Dear God.
I got something old Bowser. So I loaded with the old Bowser. Fired first. It got knocked out like the old Bowser.
Wow.
What is wrong with y'all, man?
So now I see what happens to a plumber when a brother doesn't take his time. That'll ache your spine.
It's ridiculous.
Oh shit! Let me find some of the other.
I'm really mad at that Mario. Like it's Linda Belcher. Like he sounds like Linda Belcher. Like why do we need
that Mario? The Mario trailer was cool, but
that nigga said y'all ain't never heard nothing like this before. my Mario voice and then go show up with his regular voice.
Yeah.
Nigga, we heard
The
this
most
in Parks and
regular-
Rec, the
The
Guardians
most
of the
regular
Galaxy.
we ever heard him sound.
Like, I understand you don't want to do an Italian stereotype, but come on, man, you ain't switch up nothing.
Yeah.
No,
like,
another
get
one we-
fucking,
Hit him with
like,
another
like-
cut
like-
and another cut, like the Mario Kart broke down and the seatbelt won't buckle up. Boy.
Really? Really?
Hour and a half.
No,
Hour
we
and a
was there
half
for
of
like
this
an hour
joke.
and a half going in on just Mario Kart. I think at that moment Chuck regretted inviting me to that Discord.
I just cut the phone. I just put the phone down, bro.
You just gotta turn the phone over and just walk away. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to call it, man.
Oh shit! Yeah, that. Did y'all see the video? Speaking of punching the hole, did y'all see the video of where two dudes was fighting in the bathroom and one dude kept punching the other dude, but then dapping.
Helping him up and
Got
dapping him
back
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, don't punch me in the face and then dap me up, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Like even if we somehow end up cool after that, it's gonna take a minute before I dap you again.
He got this man three times.
Like and dapped him up and like bro hugged him and then punched him again. Like what kind of abusive
But
relationship?
hey, but look, real talk, he kept going back for more though. Like, how many is gonna take for you to be like, all right,
Listen,
maybe
if I get punched and my legs start doing the Elvis, I'm not fighting no more. I'm going back home.
Yeah.
Elvis,
Nah.
though.
Your legs
Nah.
get to look like you.
I almost said something fucked up, but I ain't gonna do it.
I refuse, dog.
But the FDR. Oh, but my bad.
Come on, man.
But that's how like think back in like middle school, like early high school, that's how fights really used to go. Like you would fight a nigga, like fight for your life, and then after that, like, all right, man, cool.
But after the fight, don't knock me out. Don't knock me out. Help me up, dap me up, pat me on the back, step back, wait for me to miss again,
And
put
then
back
knock me out again. Like that man probably got CTE. He got KO'd 3 times in like 40 seconds.
No, sir.
Like, nah, man. That Shannon Sharp was talking.
Cut the camera off.
Shannon Sharp said, he said, nah, me and Draymond will have to fight every single day. Till I
Yeah. Do you see a quarterback for the Ravens?
Oh, Lamar said,
Yeah, he said, I had to fight you till you retire, bro.
get back game.
It's
Hey,
on
listen,
site.
bro. This is why I never fought. This is why I never fought my brother. Because even if I beat him, his thing was, oh nah, bro.
I know where you live.
No,
I know where you live. Come
no,
on.
Chuck. We shared the same room.
Yeah.
I know where you sleep.
So he was just gonna provoke me until he finally beat me up. So I think I got him like maybe 2 or 3 times growing up. We fought all the fucking time. But even on the chances where I felt like I could win, it's like, bro, is it really worth it? Because I'm gonna have to fight this nigga for the next 2 weeks or deal with this nigga trying to fight me for the next 2 weeks. If I get this off and I could just lose and go and sleep peacefully. That's a fucked up way to live.
It is, man.
Joe knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Nigga said it's a fucked up way to live, bro. Why he said, yo, I'm gonna lose so I can go to sleep peacefully. Bro.
Joe, you know my brother. You know that nigga did not
I
like losing to me
understand that,
in
yes.
anything.
Like,
in
I-
anything.
But
Especially me.
I beat.
I was beating this nigga in NCAA football once, and this nigga gonna cut the game off. Talking about nah, I'm on the phone. This don't count. What you mean this don't count?
Nah.
Nigga, I'm winning.
Hey, I ain't had no brothers, but my cousins was like that, bro. I was like my younger cousin. Any of the football games, we always had some kind of story.
Man, this was like
And
NCAA.
this man did
05?
he did the most ungraceful ass. Oh, I kicked the power cord out the wall by mistake.
Dog, my brother
Terrible, bro.
he ain't even do that. He just walked and cut the game off and said, "Man, I'm on the phone. I can't concentrate right now. This don't count." Nigga, what do you mean?
Whole game.
He said what he said, bro. It don't count, bro.
What, Joe?
Nigga, the hose is calling, nigga. The
He
fuck?
was on the phone the game before and he beat me. It wasn't a problem. But now that I'm winning,
Hey, bro, this chick was better and her voice sexier.
It was the same chick.
Nah, that's just what he told.
She turned the other voice on for him.
Yeah.
The second game.
Nigga, I think I got like a pick 6 or something. I got a pick 6, and then he fumbled and I recovered. And I'm like, all right, yeah, finally my day.
He had to make a decision. He ain't
Nigga
gonna
been
hang up
talking
on her
shit.
so he can handle you. He
I know.
gonna hang up on you.
Hey, nah,
Cut
bro,
the
this,
game off.
nah, this don't count, man. I can't pay attention. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, bro. She was giving him that 1-900 voice, bro. It is what it is.
Like that nigga, man.
Don't count.
I need a reality TV show, Surviving Fee.
Yeah, you a sick nigga, bro.
Yeah, that nigga's a sick nigga. What are you talking about?
Hey, you ain't gonna be talking about my friend like that.
Hey, listen, I'll do anything for my brother, but growing up with that nigga was some wild shit, bro. The only thing that he ever accepted me being better than him at was rapping. That's it.
Word.
Oh,
Are you sure that nigga they're rapping?
Yes, I'm better than that. He knows I'm better than him at rapping. That's not even a shot.
so
I'm better
the
than
next
most niggas.
episode-
at rapping.
So
I'm
the
not-
next episode, y'all got to come with 3 riddance apiece.
Nigga said 3.
Three riddance. Come on, man. But we don't even rap the same.
Three
so it's not
rounds, third round unlimited, bro. That's the
Even,
next
nah,
episode.
we don't even rap the same. It's not even-
Hey, for the love of God, do never ever bring that back, bro. I know, bro.
Third round unlimited.
Murder Mook was on RBT rapping literally for
And
30
he's still going.
minutes, bro. No,
I kid you not. I straight up, like, I don't care what he was saying in that last round. He lost off the strength of that shit.
he lost. I don't
Like,
care, bro.
I don't care how
Hey,
fired
was
might
it
be. He lost, bro.
was it more cringeworthy than when DNA put on the beat versus K Shine?
It's not.
Yes,
cringeworthy.
because like yeah,
he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
yeah. It's like niggas. It's like people pity reacting in the crowd. Like, okay, nigga. Like, all right, stop.
That's like when when your mom whooping ain't hurting, but you start crying. So it's just
So this shit.
No, it was sad, bro. It was sad.
That's a sick.
But hey, speaking of unlimited third rounds, your boy Geechee battled Disaster on the West Coast.
I still ain't watched that.
Hey, it was actually a fire battle.
you not missing nothing.
You ain't even watch it, Joe.
I have watched it.
You lying because you hate both of them. So what you watching for?
No. When Joe reacts like this, he's actually
Geechee
watching.
heavy. Disaster is one of the worst niggas I've ever heard in my life.
And
Yeah,
that
no,
sucks
when
because
Joe
that was
reacts
one
like
of
that,
the
he actually
that
watched
was relative to his most recent stuff. It was a better Disaster performance than it has been for a long time.
I don't think I've ever seen a
ain't
full
saying
Disaster battle.
Him versus DNA is good. You should watch that one.
Yeah, but I hate DNA.
DNA versus Disaster is terrible.
That
What?
shit is terrible.
I hate
That's,
DNA. So I don't know, but I
that's the same.
That's
one
why you will enjoy it.
That's the same one where DNA is talking about spraying the machete. I'm
Clap.
fucking
No, that's exactly why Disaster murders him. Like, it's worth watching.
Like the thing with DNA is like DNA be cooking, and I hate it so much, but he be fucking cooking. Like
He cooked in the first round of that battle, but like just did smoke him though.
I
Watch
be
that
hate
battle.
like I be wanting DNA to lose so bad, and then he come out and it just be like, all right, yeah, nigga, you won, but nigga, I hate the shit. I hate everything you said.
We
even
lost.
though it was kind of dope.
We lost.
anytime he's booked in a battle, I agree with you there. We lose. I'm cool. Man. I'm cool. Did y'all see that goofy ass nigga versus K Shine on BET? BET lost. I don't know why these niggas are trying. I understand why Smack is doing it to get that bread. Get your money, my nigga. But that type of battle rap don't belong on BET. Them niggas don't care.
Oh,
bro.
did they do that for the hip hop awards like this year?
Yes, these niggas was on stage. It wasn't even pre-recorded or nothing. They brung out this non-talking ass nigga Smack and had
saying?
yeah, like I had these niggas clown. And it didn't let the crowd decide. Like, fam, the crowd don't know shit.
Oh, they let Wayne's daughter and Meek Will's baby mama
Bro.
rap in ciphers. They do
One
not care.
daughter is horrendous. But Meek Mills,
No,
whoever
Meek
that
Mill
was,
baby mama is
much
like-
worse.
She was terrible.
Like, it's very clear. Like, the fact that we have the style of rap coming back that was hot 20 years ago, what some nigga named No Cap said, I took 17 hoes tanning in the hill in Nashville. And niggas like, oh yeah, that's hard. Cause Ryan, and it's like, bro.
Nah, we
was
gotta talk about.
we was doing
That's
Jersey.
basic.
We was doing Jersey similes 20 years ago, my nigga. And we did it better. Cause at least we was and this is why I hate when niggas be like, well, you can't expect these young niggas to know what came before them. Well, one of my favorite sayings is, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. Because now you got these new niggas coming up with basic ass, liker ass, simile shits and thinking they done reinvented the fucking wheel when it's niggas that was doing that 20 fucking years ago way better. Like, you niggas stink. Y'all are not good. If y'all would actually go listen to niggas who are good, then maybe you could up your fucking game. And niggas be like, man, y'all niggas don't care about real bars. Who don't care about you? Niggas don't care about real bars. Who don't care about bars?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't care about real bars no more.
Oh, I don't either, because I don't listen to hip hop anymore. But the point that I'm making is, stop acting like you niggas. That'd be like a nigga inventing a tire, and just because this dumb nigga don't have a fucking internet, like, hey, I just invented some shit, nigga, to help niggas get around. Nigga, we been did that. You late.
Hey, as garbage as all that was, props to Meek Mill not jumping out the window talking about, no, she was fired. He was like, BET, why did y'all let her do that?
Well, he was embarrassed, and he should have been, because that was horrible.
It is legit wild to me that they ain't even try. Like, at least back when they was trying to get like the Eminems and the Slaughterhouses and the TDEs and ciphers, it was like, hey, listen, here's an attempt to care about bars, and now you just letting anybody come up there and this is why
they had Cyrock up there though, and she snapped, but it's like,
yeah, Cyrock is dope. but this is why, like, this is why I hate when this is why I can't stand like when people like say shit like, oh, well, ghostwriting isn't a big deal. Singers do it all the time. Yes, but you actually have to be able to hold it. Even if you got fucking auto-tune, you can't just get here and monotone sing in front of a microphone. It's not going to help you. I've seen people try. The shit don't work. You still have to be able to somewhat hold a note and have some kind of idea how to sing. Anybody, it's very clear anybody can just rap, because we just let Meek Mill's baby mama do it for no other reason than the fact that she's Meek Mill's baby mama.
You know what bothers me though? Like, if you're gonna be ass, go for the guts though. Like, be like at least
Lean into
be
it.
ass on the path to try something different. These people are aggressive.
what was it, Trinidad James?
Mediocre.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
if you gonna
because guess what? Like, he actually made some. He was terrible, but he actually made some fire shit. Like, but now we got like Ice Spice who just be talking like, like.
You know, I've never subscribed to the whole calling people industry plants, but
I have, because it's mad. It's mad industry.
Like, it's
That
so
one.
obvious now. It is so obvious now.
Yeah, like that. This one a little rough, bro. That's a little rough.
Like, 40 years from now, some little nigga gonna pick up a guitar and add some distortion to it and be like, "Oh shit, look at this thing I just created. I'm thinking of calling it rock and roll." It's been around for 100 years. Sit your stupid ass down somewhere, bro. Go Google something, dumb nigga. Hey, I don't know. That shit just annoys me, and the fact that people be hyping it up. Like, stop. Just say you only like when certain niggas rap a certain way. Stop trying to convince us that we don't like bars because we're dismissing the little boo-boo ass elementary school similes you niggas are putting out there. Some of this shit would have got booed in 2003.
Bro, it's just flat out garbage. Like
That fucking Tannehill bar is some of the worst shit I ever heard.
Tannehill.
That is like it's
That
like
17
so,
hoes tanning in the hill in Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, did Montana 300 say that shit?
Some nigga named No Cap who proclaims
Nah,
himself
it's like,
to be
yeah.
the like one of the best barsmiths out, and I'm like, oh, you niggas need to go listen. Like, you not even good compared to these shitty niggas who don't try to rap. At least them niggas are authentic. They don't give a fuck that they ass.
Yeah. Oh, for the record, I don't want no smoke with Montana 300. I do know he one of them little Chirac niggas. I'm good.
Oh yeah, well nah, I ain't. Listen, if you ain't out here actually trying to proclaim that you are some kind of great MC, then do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
But stop claiming you great and you really just like shitty or mediocre. Like just lean into your mediocrity, my nigga.
Yeah.
Get your Ice JJ Fish on.
No, that nigga just stinks.
They just stink, bro.
Joe Hova said, "I can't wait for someone to bring back the Big Sean Super Duper Lemonade flow without realizing it."
Oh, it's coming around. It's coming back around.
Sometime in the next 5 years, one of these niggas will start doing that again and act like they invented it. And Drake will be somewhere like, and Big Sean will be somewhere like, and Luda will be somewhere like.
That nigga Drake will probably be like, "Oh, I can use this again. Let's go."
Exactly.
I was thinking that. I wasn't even gonna say it, but I was thinking it, bro. He got the files. He ready?
Because I'm a star, no Spangled Banner.
Hey, that was kind of fire.
No, it wasn't.
It was not. It was not.
It was not, Joe. Anywhere I go, you know I ball. Chemo. Something brown. Nino. We know.
That's your boy.
In your city, come and find me. Nemo.
That was your boy. Hey,
that was not my boy.
You think he had the P coming on when he was rapping that one?
Hey, chill out, man. Hey, chill out, man. Try to bring this full circle now. I see you.
Hey, that's good with Chuck. That's good. I wonder how many Drake fans actually have heard Comeback Season, like the Super Drake stands.
Imagine it. Like,
I don't think you can be a Drake stan at this point and have also appreciated that Drake because it's very different. I don't see that happening.
Joe Hova said, "Worst bar, I'm a star, no Spangled Banner, or I'm a star, Sheriff's Badge."
Ooh. Who the fuck said that, bro?
His label mate said the second one.
Damn,
not Wayne.
I hope it was
Wayne.
bullshit. I hope it wasn't Wayne.
No, that was Nicki.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Wayne will just say I'm Weezy F Baby and the F is for phenomenal.
That's fire.
No, it's not.
I'm sick of that CY Phyllis.
Hey, only Wayne can get that type of shit off. So I'm sorry, but that shit is fire.
And as I tell people all the time, the people who think Wayne is the greatest rapper ever don't like when Wayne was actually good at rapping, and that's the wildest shit about his fandom.
Yeah,
but
I feel like there's a connection there between like what I was saying with Drake, like
absolutely,
like the old thing, like nah.
But that's a good example because even with Wayne's worst bars, he still sold them to the point where like it's a terrible bar, but it's still memorable because it stands out in the song. Like people to this day still quote like I drowned in the pussy, so I swam to the asshole. Like his worst bars are memorable because he would sell the hell out of them. Like at least he leaned into like his terrible bars.
I mean, it's there are comedians who do the same shit. Like I said, there's a gift in delivery, but these niggas don't even try to deliver bars anymore.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even like try the delivery part of it.
Like Ice Spice couldn't get no traction in Houston. It started twerking, and them niggas was still like, we don't care. She on stage rapping her shit. They not reacting. She turn around, get to twerking, come back to rapping. Them niggas still like.
Bro, it's funny. Every performance where like the crowd ain't feeling it, she would just stop rapping and then just turn around. Like, and people just like, okay.
Like, we get it. You have a night now. And to me, that's karma for her canceling the show. somebody had booked her for like 4 G's, and then the price went up to 15 G's because her song started popping. And then they went back to the talent buyer and was like, hey, our new price is 15,000. They're like, well, we paid you 4,000, honor the price. And her people were like, nah, and they just canceled the show. I was like, now you getting booked for 15K and you ain't giving no show.
What song?
I mean, Designer performed Panda and a bunch of Panda for like 3 straight times, and then performed some Future shit at a club one time. And that's not a joke. Like, that really happened. That nigga was really up there performing Future, at least one Future record.
That's real.
Standing on top of the DJ booth. And I mean, cover songs are a thing, but not in hip hop because you're not playing an instrument most of the time.
Yeah, you can still do it.
I mean, I would do it to pay homage.
Yeah.
But it's doper when you have a band backing you because the band is playing probably a version of that instrumental that you never heard before.
I wonder if Lupe be doing Tribe tracks during his shows anymore.
Didn't he get in trouble for getting Tribe that one time?
Yes.
Yeah. hey, it was like, I ain't gonna lie, like that was at the height of my Lupe fandom, but they really caught that nigga like Charlie Murphy because like this is like the all hip hop days, right? So I remember he was supposed to do a verse for Electric Relaxation, and then after that, after he fumbled through the bars, he was like, "Well, I didn't really listen to Tribe anyway. Like I didn't listen to Tribe growing up." And then they put that next to a clip of him talking about Paris, Tokyo. He was like, "Yeah, you know, when I made this song, I was in the mind of like trying to make a Tribe Called Quest song." And I was like, "But nigga, you just said, and you never listened to Tribe." Yeah. I was like, "Come on, Luke."
Yeah, like like that ain't like when who was that nigga they got to rap a Biggie song and he just forgot everything, and it's like, this isn't a nigga who should have been rapping a Biggie song to begin with. It was something for Lil' Kim, and it was
who was it? Gravy? Oh no, it was one of the it wasn't Lil Cease. Or was it Lil Cease? It was one of the Junior
Lil Cease would have killed him.
No, it was a newer rapper. I'm thinking it was Dolph.
Dolph.
Hold on.
It was Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan. That's who it was.
Why would you get Rich Homie Quan for it?
For a Biggie song. That nigga
that is a wild option.
That ain't even, he ain't from the offspring of Biggie flows, nothing. And this nigga couldn't.
That man just happened to be in the venue.
Hey, you're right. hey, nah, for real. I used to hate when bands used to do that to me when I'd be like out at rock shows and they'd be like, "Hey, do you know this song?" Just because I'm a rapper don't mean I know every rap song.
Yeah.
Even though he did know it.
No, because I really didn't know
it. He knew it.
Like somebody asked me if I knew Thrift Shop by Macklemore. I'm like, nigga, I don't know.
Oh, okay, well that's different.
Okay.
They were being disrespectful, but
yeah.
No disrespect to Macklemore, but I don't know that fucking record.
All disrespect to Macklemore.
I don't know that man enough to know. Like niggas just thought I knew every fucking like. I had to walk in the bathroom one day as a favor to a dude I knew to look up the second verse of Lose Yourself. I know the first and the third. Don't nobody know the second fucking verse to Lose Yourself.
You're right. Yeah.
I still don't know
the second verse.
I was on stage and said the same bar 4 times in a row because I didn't know what the fuck came next.
I bet to get to
the ending of it. Like it was when these hoes is all on him, coast to coast shows. He's known as the Globe. Like there's a part in there. There's a bar that I don't get. So I just said to say, and then like the lead singer walks behind me and says the next line, and it clicks, and it's like, all right, now I can move to the next part. Nigga, I was like a CD skipper. He was like, man, I thought you knew this. I said, I know the third verse and the first verse. I don't know the second verse to this shit. That's not one of them songs.
Yeah, nobody knows this. Now that you mentioned, I cannot think of like many lines from the second verse of Lose Yourself.
Yeah.
Right now that you mentioned it,
I had to learn Dre's verse, the California Love in a Pinch. I knew Pac's verse. You there on that song for Pac's verse? No disrespect to Dre, but you there for Pac's verse.
Nah, you said what you said.
Listen, man. But yeah, I used to hate that. Like, the only time I did that was as a favor to somebody, and it was literally like, depending on the venue, I might go out to the car and sit in my car. Like, y'all need me to do this? All right, I'm gonna go out in my car. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics and I'm gonna memorize this shit.
Hey,
and hopefully, I don't fuck up on stage after I've been drinking all night.
Or I got to bounce, but if y'all ever need somebody to perform all 3 verses from one mic, I'll jump up on the stage.
Yeah, that's a good note to end off for, man.
Yeah. All right, man.
Thank you for joining us, man. Check out the kidswearcrowds.com. Check out The Breaks on all streaming services. Artist name right there. The Breaks. Check that out. You don't have to listen, but I appreciate you do. Someone bought it on iTunes. Thank you. I don't want the tax liability for those 70 cents you generated for me, but thank you. But yeah, man. FIA here, twitch.tv/FeeBaby, kidswearcrowns.com, buy a shirt, KWC blog, at the KWC blog, all one word on everything. Check us out, follow, like, subscribe. We will catch y'all next time. 1.